Yo, how's it going, guys? Revoh here, coming to you guys with a brand new video, and as you guys can see by the title, today we're going to be ranking every single objective player in FIFA 21 from S all the way down to E. But this is up until April 2nd, so yeah, I was scrolling through Tier Maker and I was looking at some cool ones, you know, but this one brought my attention the most. It was FIFA Objective Players Tier List Maker, if you guys want to go do it yourself. And before we get started, leave a like, subscribe, follow the Twitch for more. And comment down below what your order is, or if you disagree or agree with some of mine. But I thought this would be interesting to see. Okay, so we got S tier, which is obviously the best, A, which is okay, B is kind of mid, C is below average, D is just bad, and then E is just horrible, not worth your time. So yeah, let's get started. We got quite a few players. Again, if I'm missing some, let me know. But we're gonna get started with Aru right here. In my opinion, I just don't think it's worth your time. I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible with these. I don't really think this one's worth your time. This one, because Aro was released like literally like last week or 2 weeks ago, so that's why I'm putting him there. But this one was released a little bit before him, so I would put him at D. He's still not really that insane. I wouldn't really play for him, but we'll put him at D. Benedetto, this one is interesting. He has a really good card. 87 pace, 87 dribbling, 90 shooting. But he really is not like insane. A lot of these cards are not going to be insane. There's only going to be a handful that are, you know, actually crazy, like actually worth your time. So for Benedetto, I'm going to go ahead and say he is C tier. Nah, he's B tier. He's B tier. I think he's usable. He's definitely usable. You can play with him, but he's not really, you know, that insane. So we'll put him at that right now for now, you know. Okay, so Bohan right here. Bohan is he was released like in what, like November, December, around there. I think when I played with him, he was an okay card, so we're gonna put him at C tier. A lot of these you see black cards right here aren't really that good. Balassi, now I didn't do this one, but I've heard bad things about him. I didn't really think he looked that bad, so since I haven't really played with him, I'll put him at C tier as well. He's got that 5-star skills, so that's kind of cool, but other than that, I heard he was horrible, so we're gonna put him at C tier. Buendia was just released like last month, and for the time that for the card that you're gonna get for the time you're putting in, I think we're gonna put him at the B tier. Again, another Argentine right there, pretty nice card. Kappa, now Kappa is gonna be, he's not gonna be S tier, but I'm gonna put him at A tier. I do think Kappa was one of the better, you know, objective cards released. He was almost Hullet Gang, and you guys have to remember this card was released sometime around December, so you guys had a lot of playing time with this card. Every time I played against him, he was pretty good. He was very versatile. You could play him in a lot of positions, so for that reason, I'm putting him at A tier. Kappa. Caputo is also going to go A tier. Again, S tier is very sacred. I think S tier is like he could play in your team like right now, or he could have played into your team like a couple months ago, or he was in your team for a long time and it was just a crazy good objective card that if you missed out, shame on you. But yeah, we're gonna put that card right there. I think he's a pretty decent card. Really nothing like insane, but you know, we'll put him there. Shidori, I call him Shidori, just like Naruto. Shidori, I'll put Shidori at like B tier ahead of Benedetto and Buendia. Although I'll put Buendia instead of Benedetto like that. Can I switch it? Can I? There you go. Yeah, he had a pretty good card. It was released like 2 weeks ago. I think that's a pretty decent card. I don't think it's that insane. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I might want to switch. You know what, we'll put him at A tier. We'll put him at A tier. It was released a couple months, like a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, so I do think this card is pretty nice. Moving on to Coleman. I actually did complete this card, but I hated him. I didn't like him at all, but I still see people rock him, so for that reason, I'm gonna put him at B tier right here, right in front of Benedetto, right behind Buendia. Actually, we'll put him in front of Buendia. I do think he was an okay card. I just didn't like him that much, but people still rock him, you know, links to Alphonso Davies and stuff like that, so we'll put him there. Cannoli, we'll put him at C tier. Nothing much to say about these cards. I really don't like these cards that much. Correa, I'll put him at B tier. I do think he had a pretty nice card. Lots of Argentines right here. I do think he had a pretty nice card. This was released like 5 months ago, so you guys got to remember that. Pretty nice card. We'll put him there. Sick dynamic image as well. Cucurella is gonna be the first S tier of the video. Now, I didn't complete him. I regret it. But he's just so versatile, guys. He's so versatile. He can play in any position. He's so good. Every time I play against him, I see videos on him. I see pros sometimes using him in like division rivals teams. Streamers, they use him. He's pretty good. So he's going to be the first S tier. He was released in January as well. So you guys got to remember that this dude, he had a longevity to him. So he did play for a while. So we're going to put him there. Dak, I'm going to put him at E tier. Danilo, we're going to put him like at freaking, no, we'll put Cannoli right here as well. We'll put Dak right here. Actually, we'll put it like that. I mean, they're kind of mid, right? They're really not that insane. I don't think they're really that crazy. Deulofeu, I'm very, very troubled. I don't know where to put him. We have a long way to go. Jesus Christ. I don't really know. You know what, guys? I'm also going to put him at S tier because he was released a while ago. He was released like 5 months ago as well. And there's really not that many good left wingers in the Serie A now. I mean, you do have El Shaarawy. But that's about it. So we're gonna put Deulofeu up there. I do think he was really worth it. So S tier for Deulofeu. Diego Jota, very close to S tier, but we're gonna put him at A tier for now. I didn't expect him to get that many informs, but he's got a pretty good card for objective for free. I think that's a pretty good card. Great links, so we're gonna put him right there at A tier. Fofana, again, another card that is gonna be in the A tier. I don't think he's gonna be he's probably gonna be the best one in the A tier so far. I don't think that he's gonna be like, you know, S tier. S tier is just like godlike, you know, really good. So I think he is A tier. He was okay, but we'll put him there. Giroud. Now Giroud, oh, this is the tough one. So what I'm considering with him is he usable, which he is. Was the time worth it? A little bit. And he's got a really good rating. I think he's like the highest overall in this entire list. So for that reason, I think they did a good job, EA. I'm going to put him at S tier right behind Cucurella. I do think Giroud was a really good one. EA, good job with that. They boosted his pace a lot. And he was just overall a really fun card to, you know, use, although I did put him in an SBC. So there you go. Giroud, S tier. Gonzalo Guedes, I'm going to go ahead and put you at B tier. I don't really think you were that insane. We'll put you behind or in front of Coleman. We'll put you at the top of the list right there. I don't think you were that crazy, bro, but there you go. We'll put you there. Gravenberch, at the time he was released, I do think this was a really good card. So we'll actually put you in front of Guedes because I also got to remember the time that they were released. Guedes was released like 2 months ago, and Gravenberch was released like 6 or 5 months ago. So for that reason, I'm putting you at B tier. Jack Grealish. Now, Grealish is a very interesting one as well. It is a pretty good card, but is it S tier? I don't really think it's S tier. We'll put you right here. I don't think you're really that insane. Giroud, I'm thinking about knocking down a peg, but Grealish, okay, that's an alright card. I think it was a pretty good card by the time it was released. Guendouzi, we'll put Guendouzi at B tier, right, like in front of Coleman right there. I think that looks pretty good for Guendouzi. Gyau, we'll put you at C tier. Yeah, we'll put you at C tier. Bellerin. Now, Bellerin, I've been deciding about this. Should I put him at S tier or A tier? And the only reason, guys, that I'm not putting him at S tier is because there's too many good right backs in the Premier League. If there was a bunch of good left wings in the Serie A, Deulofeu would be at A tier. And if there was no good right backs in the Prem, Bellerin would be S tier. But the fact that there's just so many, you got Kyle Walker, you got Semedo, you know, you got Trent Alexander-Arnold, you got Reece James, you got all those right backs in the Prem. I don't think this guy really is that crazy. Even at the time he was released, I don't think he replaced Kyle Walker. And for that reason, I'm putting him at A tier. Hendrick, we're going to put you right there. Henry was actually a really good one. I do think he is a pretty good card. So we'll put him like right in front of, right behind like that. Yeah, we'll put you right behind Gravenberch. Pretty good card, but not quite A tier. So we'll put you there. Horgan, we're going to put you E tier. I don't even think he's that good, man. I don't really think he's that crazy. None of these are really that insane. So for that reason, I'm putting you there. Huntelaar, though. Again, I gotta think, is he actually worth putting an S tier? And for that reason, no. Just because he's a 90 overall, I'm thinking about I don't know, man. I don't know. This is tough. There's too many here. You know what? We're gonna put you at, is it B or A? B or A? We'll put you at B tier. I'll put you at B tier at the top of B. I don't really think he's that insane, guys. That card, he's fun, okay, but you know, really not that insane. So we'll put you there. And he was released like a couple weeks ago. If they would have given him like 90 pace, he'd probably be a little bit higher. But for that reason, you're down there. Joshua King, we'll put you at C tier. Really nothing that insane as well. Nothing that crazy. This dude is really not that bad, but we'll put him at D tier for right now. I mean, left winger in there, Divisi, 86 overall. So we'll leave you there. Koundé. Now this one's very weird. I don't know where to put him. You know what? Nah, he's got to be S tier. He's got to be S tier. He's got to be right behind Cucurella because he was like literally one of the first objectives of the year, probably like 1 month in, and he was still in people's teams until like freaking FUT Birthday started, until they got knocked out by Dortmund. That's how long he was in teams. He was in teams for so long, especially his upgraded version, and he's just annoying to play against. So I think this is one of the best objectives so far, but Cucurella is probably number 1. But let's keep going. Lerma, I'm just gonna put you right here. Lerma, you're kind of mid, really not that crazy, so we'll put you there. Lima, I do think, listen, Lima, okay, Lima, this is very controversial and long. I do think they are in front of all these guys because they came out literally 1 month or something into the game and they were cracked. They were so good. I really like them. They're still into my team now when I do a USA squad, so for that reason I'm putting these 2 Americans right there. Mandanda. Now Mandanda I think is a really good one, EA. He wasn't even that hard to complete. I completed him like in 30 minutes and I think he's not S tier. He's a very fun card. I already gave him up in an SBC, but he was easy to get. He was high rated. He had great links. He had 5-star skill moves. He was a great card. I think that's really good. A tier definitely for Mandanda. Mateus Cunha, we're gonna put you at we'll put you at B tier. Really, I didn't like that card that much, to be honest. Doesn't look that insane, so for that reason we'll put you there. Max though, Max we'll put at like we'll put at C tier. Again, nothing really that insane. Mole though, this one was like one of the first storylines, huh? It was one of the first storylines. I'll put you at B tier, bro. I'll put you at B tier. You really weren't that insane to be on A tier, but I'll leave you here. We'll put you like right in front of Coleman, just like that. I think that's fair. Mukiele. Now this one is kind of controversial as well. I do think that this card was one of the better ones released. I do think that this guy at the time, he was insane. I honestly think this is one of the first dudes that actually started that fullback to center back meta besides Kyle Walker. He wasn't really suited for a right back, so people converted him to center back and they found out he was insane. And he was released literally like weeks into the game. So I think this dude is very, very good. I always regret not completing him whenever I have to do a Bundesliga first owner objective or something like that, because this dude is insane. We'll put him there for now. Pastore, kind of mid to be honest. But we'll put you like in front of Guedes, not in front of Mole. We'll put you in front of Coleman, just like that. I think that's fine. And I do think, now that I'm looking at it, Correa does deserve to be in front of him. And Guedes does to be a little, yeah, just like that. We'll put it like that, just like that. I think that's perfect. This is my list. Again, if you don't agree, I'm sorry, but this is my list, so that's what I have to do. Rainier. Now, this might cause a little bit of controversy, but I don't think this dude is S tier. I don't think he's S tier. I just don't. I don't think he's that insane. I gave him up in a SBC, and I didn't like him that much. I don't think he's really that game-changing as Cucurella or as Koundé, as Giroud, as Deulofeu. I'm even thinking about knocking down Giroud a peg. We'll see. We'll see at the end. I'm just considering it. But the fact that they gave him like a 50 plus 50 pace, that's why he's up there. And the shortage of good left wingers in the Serie A is why he's there. But I don't know about Rainier, so we're gonna leave him at A tier for now. Rodrigo, we're gonna put Rodrigo. We'll put him B tier. We'll put him right in front of Benedetto, just like that. I don't really like that card. Nothing really stands out to me, to be honest, so we'll put him there. Ruben Neves, again, another card that I find very, it's like, whatever. But I do think he is better than Guendouzi. I do think he's better than Gravenberch. And I do think he's better than Huntelaar. I don't think he's better than these guys for value-wise. But it's an okay card. Almost Holy Gang. Great links. So for that reason, I'm putting him at B tier. Sinclair is an interesting one, but we're gonna put him at the top of a C right here, just because he's really good with the Rooney link. That's the only reason. But yeah, we'll leave him there. St. Graven, dude, there's so many cards here. St. Graven, we're gonna put at B tier in front of Pastore, not in front of Mole, not in front of Guendouzi, not in front of any of these guys. A lot of these storyline cards are very mid. The only ones that aren't are Deulofeu and Bellerin. But other than that, they are pretty mid. I don't think St. Graven was really that insane. Suarez. Now, this one is very, very weird. But this dude, I think, has to be one of the best SBCs all year. or objectives all year. But is he better than Koundé or Cucurella? I don't think so. I think Suarez was just same on Giroud level. He's on Giroud level. They brought kind of like a dead card and they made him very usable, especially with that 4-star. I'm kind of sad I gave him up, but it was for a good cause. I think we got ourselves, like, I don't even know what we got, but we got something crazy by giving up Suarez. So Suarez, I'm so sorry, buddy, that we gave you up, but you were a great card, man. You were released during Team of the Year during January, and he was a very fun card to use. I think that was a great SBC by EA, and for that reason, he's going to be up there. Moving on to Tonali. This one is kind of controversial as well, but Tonali is going to be... He's going to be in front of Mandanda. He's going to be behind Rainier, and he's going to be the second best on the A tier right here. I do think this card is really good. I don't think he was insane, game-changing. I don't think, you know, it wasn't like that insane. I guess he's Holy Gang. He was a free card. But if I do remember correctly, this guy did take a while to unlock as well. So for that reason, I'm going to leave him here. Moving on, Van Bergen. Now, this one is a little hard. This one's a little hard. But my boy Van Bergen is going to go S tier. He has to go S tier. He's 5-star weak foot, man. At the time of his release, it was like 2 months into FIFA to have this card unlocked. It was insane. So for that reason, he's going to be on the last place of S tier. Volland. Now Volland, I was thinking about putting an S tier, but I don't really think he's that insane. So we're going to put Volland just in front of Fofana, just like that. Again, I don't think he was that cracked in the game, but we'll put him there. And moving on to the last one, Wanyama, we'll put you at E tier. So, guys, that is our entire tier list. Hold on, how do I back out of here? Oh, shoot, what did I just do? There you go. Boom. That's our tier list. If you guys could even... Can you guys even see this? There you go. Boom. That's our tier list. So, at E tier, we have Dak, Aru, Hendrick, Horgan, and Wanyama. At D tier, we have Baumgartel, Kohlert, Lerma. At C tier, we have Sinclair, King, Bohan, Balassi, Danilo, Gyao, Cannoli, and Max. At B tier, we have Lima, Long, Ruben, Neves, Huntelaar, Gravenberch, Henri, Guendouzi, Mole, Singraven, Pastore, Coleman, Correa, Mateus Cunha, Rodrigo, Benedetto, Goncalo Guedes, and Buendia. A tier, we have Rainier, Tonali, Mandanda, Mukiele, Bellerin, Grealish, Volland, Fofana, Kappa, Shadori, Diego Jota, Caputo. And at S tier, the best SBC or best objective card, in my opinion, all year is Cucurella, followed very closely by Koundé, who was a beast. Imagine if Sevilla was still in the UCL. Suarez right there in third place, Giroud, Deulofeu, and Van Bergen. Yeah, guys, I think this is a very good list. I don't think you could really argue any other way. Again, all these storyline cards are very bad, so I put them there. You know, I'm thinking about knocking Buendia down a peg and knocking Giroud down one. But I think I'll leave it like this for now. What's a community rank looking like? One dude ranked it, so let's see. Okay, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, this guy does not know what he's talking about. Yeah, Long right there. You're kidding me. Mandanda right there. Nah. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Legit, he doesn't know what he's talking about. So, I don't know who made that, but mine is accurate. Oh, shoot, that's not even the right one. Mine is good. Mine is accurate. If you guys want, you know, to rank it yourself, check it out. This is the name. I don't think I could put links in the description, or actually I'll put a link in the description anyway. But, yeah, comment what you guys agree with. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Follow the Twitch for more, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to do more of these. This is actually kind of fun since we're nearing kind of team of the season, so this is pretty cool. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.